YouTube. What's up? It's your boy Zebo708. We back at it. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so I did a major Burlington haul. I grabbed a few things. Some of these things you all have already seen. You know, they've been circulating. They already been at the rack stores. Lots of reviews on a couple of these. You know, the first two, I'll talk about these because, you know, a lot of people done already reviewed these and y'all probably already saw them at the stores. Kayed Al Fusan. Now I picked this up because I didn't have it in my collection. I heard good reviews on it. It was something that I was always interested in. It was on my radars. I wanted to grab it, but it just wasn't one of those things that was jumping out off of the shelf. So I continued to bypass it. I didn't necessarily want it at the time or need it at the time, you know, when I was hitting the rack stores. It appears that the price had gone down on them, so I grabbed this one. Strictly because it's a good fragrance and the price was going down on it. And, you know, now was the time to grab it. Kayed Al Fusan, and this is the Unlimited. So with this one, I heard a lot about this one too. It definitely was one that I was interested in because it talks about the pineapple and the coconut. So I wanted to get my nose on that one. I wanted it in the collection. I knew if I got one, I wanted to get the other one. And they both was highly spoken of. So again, like the first one, price is reasonable. Opportunity was there. So your boy picked it up. I grabbed it. Didn't even want to let that go by. Picked these two up. So Lattafa seemed to be flooding the rack store, especially Burlington. I don't know if they done worked out some type of deal with these people, or they done said something, or they done let Burlington know, hey, look, we trying to push this product out here. We got a decent little market for it. Let us get a spot. We're going to prove you wrong or prove to you that, you know, you're not going to be disappointed. And they not, because every time I go into Burlington, I see something new from Lattafa. And if it's something that's on my radar, I'm grabbing it. Next, I've never seen this in Burlington before. However, I have seen the house. I have seen these fragrances in Burlington, but not like this. This is Declassified. $14. Now the thing with this is, I always see these in Burlington, but I haven't seen the set. This was the first time that I've seen the set. I couldn't let that get by. $14, 3 different fragrances. I knew that, you know, I probably would grab, you know, one every now and then, which I was looking at them. They was on my radar because, like I said, I have seen good referrals on these. People say they decent, they real decent. So I wanted to get my nose on them. And then 3 in a set, I was looking at that like, man, I couldn't beat it. So I'll be doing a review on that a little bit later because I got some other stuff. I got some other stuff stashed that I want to show y'all. Some other stuff that I want to talk about. This, I've never seen this in Burlington. I haven't even seen videos with this. Now I've seen videos of this particular fragrance, but I haven't seen it in Burlington. This was the first time that I've seen it in Burlington. It was the first one on the rack. I was the first one to grab it. Didn't want to use elbows. Probably would have if I had to, but it was like nobody else saw it. Even if they did, they probably, you know, didn't know what it was, pushed it to the side because it's a very plain looking box. It's very plain. It's not, it leaves nothing to the imagination. It don't grab you. It don't set out. It don't pop. It's nothing. It's just a white box with writing on it. And as soon as I saw it, I knew what it was. Slid that boy over here. Come here. Let me get that. Put that boy up under the arm. Kept moving stuff around on the hunt. So this is Paris Corner Rifaagat. This, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but this is something that I heard about. Everything that I heard about it is good. Everything that I heard about it is good, minus the longevity, but it got decent longevity, which I'll go into that later. I don't want to spoiler alert. I'll go into that later. I'm gonna do a review on that as well, because this is the one that I really want to talk about right now. And this, soon as I saw it, I was on it. Grabbed that, put that up under the other arm. Couldn't let that one go nowhere either. And it was only two of these. It was only two. I had one, and there was another one, laying around. Now, the crazy thing about this is that I had been to another Burlington and saw the gold version of this one, which let me show y'all what I'm talking about so, y'all can follow me. This is Maahir's Legacy by Lattafa. That little horse up in there. So I saw the gold one. And the only reason why I didn't grab the gold one is because the box was tore up. It was outside of the box. And it really looked like somebody had already been using it. So I didn't even grab it. I could have got it and went to the counter and talked them down, got that price down. Could have did that. I probably should have did that. However, I am, a fan of these Lattafa boxes. The presentation on these boxes is decent. And then again, I didn't know exactly if there was leaks, how much was really gone. So I just said, you know what? I'll go to another one or come back later and see if they got it again. So when I actually got to another Burlington, which is close by my house, I saw this one and didn't even think that this one was Legacy. I thought that this was the gold one because, like I said, the gold bottle, the box was tore off. So I didn't actually see the box that it came in, the presentation. So when I saw this, I just grabbed it, threw it up under the arm and kept it moving. Continue to look around because, these rack stores is getting a little fierce now. Guys is becoming aware of what good fragrances are. You know what I mean? And with all the YouTube reviews, which is a good thing because we putting people up on what's good and what's not good, or, to our own personal taste. So somebody will have an idea when they go into these stores. So, you got to get in there. You got to look through some things. You got to grab what you're going to grab, hold on to that, especially if it's only like one or two on the shelf. You want to make sure you secure, the one that you're trying to get. So I grabbed him, put him under the arm, kept it moving. And when it checked out. So what I'm going to do is I already opened it. I already hit my wrist with it. Yeah, I like that. I like to see this is what I liked it about the presentation for this box. You got the horse head, that joint slide up. Then you got this little sheet right over here, this little protective sheet with the window in it. Snatch that out, got the little cushion on the back. And then on the inside, you got the actual fragrance bottle sitting tucked inside with this little foam around it and a little bow that's holding it in place. Presentation is top tier. Lattafa always, deliver when it comes to these boxes and the presentation and how they look. You know, I believe that Lattafa is not just selling you fragrances, man. They selling you the whole package. You know, when you get it back and open it up, you looking at it like, damn, this is a gift for myself. So, you know, they doing their thing with that. Lattafa is really, really stunning on that. So, you know, what else could you ask for? Good fragrance, good presentation. I ain't gonna say too much about the atomizer yet. We got to see how that, you know, we got to see how that unfolds. But we'll do that. We'll spray that. Bottle beautiful. And I like this horse head because it kind of remind me of either the Trojan horse or, you know, if you're a chess player, you thinking the horse, the knight, the bishop. Well, not the bishop. The bishop is right next to it. But you're thinking the horse, the knight, and the way that horse move on an L. The only piece that moves in its own way on that board can't be duplicated. So I hope that say a lot about the fragrance. I hope that the fragrance is saying that, hey, it moves uniquely and oddly, you know what I'm saying? And it separates you from all the other pieces that's in, you know what I'm saying, that's playing on the board. You know, that's just my take on it as far as, you know, the horse. So with this one, I didn't get the gold one, but I do have Maahir black joint, that horse head, and that look good. Sleek, black, white, that look good. I got this one maybe a few months ago at Burlington's, and I really love this smoky, dark, mysterious, strong. This was one of the ones that when I got it, and I noticed that a lot of people didn't, you know, speak too good about it. You had a few people that spoke good about it, but, you know, that really ain't my thing. I'm the type of person that I got to try it out for myself because it might go right with my body chemistry. It might smell good on my skin. Might smell good in the air to my nose. So I'm that type of person. I need, you know what I'm saying, to be able to just smell it and see if it worked for me. You know, is it a smell that I want? And when I got it, I wore it. I think I wore it maybe like 2 or 3 days, you know, consistently just to get a feel for the smell. And I liked it. It's one of the ones that I reach for often, you know, and I hope that, you know, this will be one of those ones like that one, you know, and it won't just be sitting beside it on my shelf for decoration. So I'm hoping that this gonna represent for the horses, for the knights, you know what I'm saying, in that unique, odd way. It's gonna make moves. So first, I'm gonna spray it in the air, test the atomizer, see how it smells, put it on that testing strip. Before I do that, let me see. What was the price point on this? This was, I believe, this was 20 bucks. This was only 20 bucks. This was 24. This was only 20 bucks. The Declassified was only 14. Let me see. I think that the carry it out for Sans, one was 14 and one was 16. Paris Corner was 20 bucks. Steals. But hey, Sound good to me. All right, let me try this atomizer out. See how that flow. I'll turn this, get that together first. We hit that, test this atomizer. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. And it's a wide spray. I don't know if you can see it. Wide spray. Cover more area, which is good. I like it like that. I like it when it covers more area and not shooting straight out, you know what I'm saying, like a laser or something. So the atomizer to me is decent. It's not one of them horrible, bad water hose sprayers. Now, I did do a few, watch a few videos and do a little research on this, because the notes that is on the box, so if you go and you pick it up and you're looking at the notes on the back, the notes do not match. They do not match. Every video that I watched, everyone said that the notes didn't match and it was inconsistent. So, you know, I didn't smell what was on the box. I didn't smell it. In fact, all I could really smell is roses, saffron, sandalwood, and all of it is faint. It's all light. This is one of those fragrances that's very, very light. Like, you're not gonna get a strong, overpowering sense from this. This is a summer wear. This is something that you throw on in the summer and you smell clean. It's kind of like a soapy smell. Very, very fresh and light. When I actually think of this though, and picture an image with the smell, I'm thinking all white party on a boat somewhere. That's the image that I'm getting from this, because it's so clean. Like it just smell like you just washed your ass real good. that's the smell that I get. I get a clean smell from this, bro, and that's not nothing bad. Like it's no knock to this fragrance. I'm taking nothing from it. It's a good, clean, fresh smell. Like, I'm definitely gonna wear it. However, it doesn't measure up to the hype that, you know, was portrayed as it being like, they had this thing as a Parfum de Marly Sedley clone. Like, it's good reviews on it. But for my own personal smell and what I want to smell like and what I find, you know, desirable, it's not the way that it was portrayed to me. It just, I mean, to me, smelling it don't. Now, on the testing strip, it's light, it's fresh, but off skin, it's stronger than in the air and on the testing strip. It's stronger. However, it just smells like an intense soapy smell. So it smells good. It really do. It smells good, but it's not something that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be grabbing all the time, you know, because I really want to wear it. I will pick something over this. No lie. I will pick a blue fragrance over this, you know, one of my blue fragrances over this. And I'm not gonna say anytime because it do smell good. I mean, it's not a bad fragrance. It's not. It's just soapy, bro. It's like you just washed your ass, like, and you got that $20 soap smell on your ass. That's it. So I'm not disappointed because I really didn't have high expectations for it. Though I saw the videos and the ratings and you know, I even reviewed, you know, the 4 stars. It might be all that to the next man. But to me, the way that I want to smell it's not high up there. Like, I would grab this before I grab this. Only because this has a more characteristic smell to it. This has everyday, any type of soap smell. It's just, it's a soapy smell. Like, you can go and wash your hands and smell just like this by washing your hands with soap. So, I mean, if that's what you into, if you into the good, clean, soapy smells, I just want to smell clean and I got on, you know, all white or something and I want to smell like I'm clean, then, you know, you'll grab this. And it's no knock to this or its performance because, you know, it's for $20. It's still a win-win for $20. It's still a win-win. It didn't break the bank. It didn't hurt you, you know what I'm saying, in no kind of way. It smelled like soap. So that's my review on, or my take on this one. However, it was a good find. I will wear it. I am going to wear it when I feel like smelling like soap. And that's what it is. So it's just part 1. I'll drop another review probably next on this one. I'm not gonna review these Cayenne Alpha Sons because, you know, it's so many reviews about those already. Y'all should have a good idea, you know, as to what they are, what they do, how they perform. You know, they're good fragrances. Those are ones you can't really lose with. So catch me when you catch me. I'm out. You know what the vibe is. Peace.